Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the Daily Fix. I am your usual host and presenter, Advocate Tulo Hoyane. Like I always say, the Senzo Meyiwa saga goes on and on. Here is some information. For now, I will not disclose the source of this information. It might not be the right time to do that, but at the right time, these things will come to the fore. We will know the truth behind all this. You will recall that in the Senzo Meyiwa trial, there is a docket 375, which was opened in 2019. Now, this docket, which was opened in 2019, was apparently abandoned because there was this theory by Gininda and others that they had been told by the people in the house that there had been intruders. Now, if you remember Malisela Tifo has always been adamant that 375 implicated the people inside the house. That, in other words, there were no intruders into that house. And unfortunately, 375, the basis on which the people that we see in the dock are there, is not on the basis of 375. They are in the dock facing murder charges because apparently they were the intruders that came into the house on that fateful day and killed Senzo. But there have been rumors circulating around. And like they say, there's no smoke without fire. There is a theory around 375. And I'll get to 375 in detail in a short while. Or my concerns about 375. Or what should be done about 375. But I'll come to that in a short while. This theory goes like this. The theory that goes like Longwetwala was the boyfriend of Zandi Kumar. Longwetwala had not seen Zandi Kumalo for quite some time. It had been difficult for him to find her over a period, I think, of more than a week or so. So he was looking for his girlfriend all over the place. It is not clear how he got to know that Zandi was at her elder sister's place where they were together with Senzo and company. Longwetwala then went there. And when Longwetwala got there, he found Senzo and the others. And Senzo had been visited by some two friends of his. I think one of them is Mtokuzisi, I forgot the surname. But I remember Tumelo Matana. These were Senzo's, boyhood friends from KZN. Upon arriving there, one of the first things that Longwe said to Zandi was, "Oh, so these are the people that you are now going out with. I've been missing you for a whole week, so these are the two people that you are now going out with." So there was that kind of skirmish between Longwetwala and Zandi. And Senzo intervened. Senzo intervened and managed to subdue Longwetwala, took him outside the house. And apparently at that time, or prior to that time, Longwetwala had also fired a bullet on the floor. He fired a bullet at the floor. Apparently, the story goes, to try and scare the people inside. After doing this, Senzo then escorted Longwe out of the house. And Senzo was very angry with him that he's being unruly and so on. Senzo took him out of the house, dispossessed him of the gun, and came back into the house with the gun. Upon entering the house, he then handed over this gun to Kelly Kumalo, his girlfriend. Kelly then took possession of the gun. While the gun was in Kelly's possession, it is like Kelly started playing around with the gun to show off that, she knew a thing or two about firearms. And the firearm went off accidentally. And let me emphasize that the firearm went off accidentally. In other words, Shelly was not shooting at Senzo. But that firearm was discharged accidentally, and the fateful bullet hit Senzo, and that is how Senzo died. This is what I'm hearing. There are a lot of rumors and whatever, but I don't just rely on rumors. This is the theory that I know very well. Malisa Latif was trying to push in the first trial. Remember, there was a first trial presided over by Judge Chifiwa Maumela. Then there's this second trial. In that first trial, when Tifo was there, Tifo had always insisted that the people in the house were responsible for the death of Senzo Meyiwa, one way or the other. So all I'm trying to do with this video is to reach out to those who are in possession of 375. You see, we had this from Tifo. It is now part of the rumor mill. It is all over the place. It's going to go viral very soon, this theory. When you call upon those who are in possession of 375, or whoever is responsible for, the dissemination of information of this nature, to come clean on 375. Why do I say that? 375 is no longer before the courts. There are proceedings underway to try and identify the killers of Senzo Meyiwa. And 375 is an irrelevant document as far as these proceedings are concerned, so that it will do no harm to anyone for 375 to be disclosed. If this is a proper trial that has identified Senzo's murderers, why should people be afraid of, publicly disclosing the contents of 375? This is explosive, isn't it? That because 375 is just a docket somewhere now, lying in some police station somewhere. After the police and the prosecution decided that, no, we are not going to go along with this theory, that there were no intruders. We are going to go along with the theory that, in fact, there were intruders in the house. That is the poser that I'm putting to you now. You see the Senzo Meyiwa thing is opening up and up and up. And I'll be on the story on a daily basis. Having said that, let me thank you for watching this video, and let me once again implore you to subscribe. One view, one subscription. I told you in my previous video that 90% of the people who view my videos are not subscribers. Why don't we turn it around such that 90% of you become subscribers? Support this initiative. We have a long way to go. Having said that, thank you and have a nice day.